Saw you coming this time. Saw you coming this time.
I suppose it was only a matter of time until we were discovered. Though what an odd thing to die for. Apples. Spare me such timid drivel. Of course, I know why you're really here. You have come to exact retribution for our larceny at your greenhouse. The greenhouse's stolen bounty offered a healthy alternative to gorging ourselves on that vending machine poison. Alas, I was spotted on 1 or 2 forays. Starving? Hardly. We have greater stores of strength than you suppose. This hunger is a momentary distraction, nothing more. Do not speak of biology to me, interloper. We are not the same. I am built in accordance with the paradigm. And you? If you are conniving for some concession of weakness...
Thought I saw you disappear in here. Oh. Seems I've stumbled into quite the shindig. You lot been hiding out in here all this time? Touch cramped, ain't it? You've got me there. Nothing enigmatic.
The more I listen to you invaders blathering, the more convinced I be.
Not very
If this exchange is not to your liking, I can accommodate you with a bullet instead. Spare me your insults. They mean less than nothing coming from the mouth of a corporate pet. I would sever my own hands at the wrist rather than sign a corporate contract. A generous offer. But we prefer to die in the service of the Sovereign. This was...
Guess I had this mystery all wrong. Small part of me was hoping... Nah, never mind. It's downright foolish. I lost a friend in the invasion. A good friend. Thought maybe all this was her trying to send me a message of some kind. Like I said, foolish. I appreciate that. Never really talked about the direction of my thoughts on this topic.
Let's keep your lamps lit for wildlife.
Hostile wildlife. Familiar. Familiar classification of Raptidon.
Might I have the word, Commander? I swear that wasn't planned. Guns Captain Commander, watch your vitals! I know I've been pushing to tracked on the Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. I'm being serious here. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, much as I might love to jaw about that special, after I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the Protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent. I agree. But the problem with burning down the system is finding ways out. We worked hard. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot. What about my duty to the people? Or did Horizon Point's destruction blow up your sense of good and right? Anyway, things weren't good. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's the last I heard of him, till recent. If it weren't for Zeb, I'd be... And since finding you, well, a lot. Much appreciated. Westport's on the...
Schultz went where? Schultz!
You seen Gary anywhere?
Anyone got lamps on Schultz? Anyone? Did I not make clear our orders to hold the...
I'm afraid there's more bad news coming.
Would that he'd done her more good. Seems You there. I don't normally sanction nameless passers-by giving ear to my private discourse. That right. Earth Directorate. Not many would claim such affiliation these days. None from Arcadia have the knowledge to lie. Sounds serious. Were it in my power, no Antes forces are permitted beyond the forward position upon pain of disemployment and possible litigation. Our orders are to sit and mind the store for as long as need be. It is difficult. By steadfastly holding the line here, we forestall any retribution the Protectorate would seek to inflict upon Fairfield. Calamity digs its claws in deeper. Thank you for notifying me of their demise. I'll send a car for replacements, and pray we do not suffer another attack before then. I'd thank you to affix some Scrabble. Schultz obviously knew the risks, and hoped he'd protect her through the minefield. Alas, I'll pardon your skepticism given your lack of acquaintance, and say only this. I half believed you, I confess, but I would prefer to avoid staining my reputation by participating in such a needless blunder. Carr was, shall we say, non-ambiguous with her. Such an argument isn't as compelling as you believe. The soldier, far be it from me, still, however brightly my star burns, I will... I see you haven't gone and blown yourself up yet. Foremost, I'd advise seeking a stealthier means of crossing the bridge. A direct approach is likely to repercuss in a hanging cage. Our initial schematics we managed to acquire also list an access tunnel on the eastern wall, but be wary of mines between here and there. The wire is full of unexploded. First Officer Schultz, by steadfastly holding the line here, we forestall any retribution. Before you depart, a final word. Stay out of the minefield. I won't be the one who Stay out of the minefield if you value your limbs. I'll be spaced. Scrabbles! And hardly the worse for wear! You've no grasp of what his return means to this unit. Scrabbles, he's also here. For your trouble. Livener like that comes in handy when you're in a pinch. While we appreciate you returning Scrabbles, you'll not provoke me into a course of unwise action if that's your aim. I will...
Everything copacetic? Don't answer. I don't much care.
Do I look approachable? Because I'm
If you're not a go-getter, then go away. Can't you see I'm busy trying to look busy?
Let me guess. Gun keeps jamming, armor don't quite fit snug as you like. State your division, and I thought these old factories caught a whiff of decrepitude percolate. As cheap, tell me what you need, and I'll do my ample best to supply you. Good. If things had turned out differently, might be someone else standing here. While I'd be off piloting one of those beauties. Don't have the aptitude for flight, apparently. But this role suits me fine. I like the upward mobility, in the metaphorical business sense, I mean. What? She'll start bleeding fuel. I'd best go. And over there, you see, tell me what you need, and I'll do my I'm sure. She looks all right. Mechanics must have already got it.
Whoa, Val. Watch where you're pointing that shooter of yours. You've been pitching a little unevenly.
Since the fastball incident of '97, automecs are not permitted to participate in tossball games.
Leagues or tournaments.
I mean, your aim's been off. Wouldn't want me or the good commander here catching these strays.
When attempting to capture a stray animal, approach
Slowly and quietly. If the animal senses danger, it may grow aggressive.
Oh, state your purpose, outsider, or exit yon way you came. Well, that all sounds rather exciting, like something out of an Aetherwave serial. Most in the Protectorate don't know what the Earth Directorate is, you know. Suspect you've received a few blank stares if you've mentioned it afore. Anyhow, you travel freely. I'll forgo appealing to your sense of duty, as those outside the Protectorate lack such motivating principles. I presume you accept payment for services? Expect it's as dangerous a job as you make it. The rewards are plentiful and handsome. Rare items, ingredients, cosmetics. Many such baubles fall into my hands. Most used during recent troubles, unsavory elements removed certain items from my old office. Among them, a series which took considerable time to assemble. Oh, to the point. One may safety, amity, and ease be yours.
Neutralizing unfriendlies.
Emergency protocol signal is prime. This unit is considered. Advises healing yourself now. Engaging emergency protocols ready.
At least coming out to spot folk who ain't here no more is easy work. If you're that new salesperson, don't bother. Whoever was here packed up and left. I just come out here to tick boxes on Nova Street's list. And it's easy bits. Again, look at this protectorate, idiot. Sure.
Activities. Ready to assist with agents' health needs.
Seems nowhere on Paradise Island's going up. Knew you had my back.
Status.
You still upright over there?
Standing by with life support.
Watch when you point that thing. Looking a few quarts low, Commander.
Ain't as tough as you thought. Hey you! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
No, you ain't got what I need. And you can't come stumbling around here looking like prey. These raps ain't had a bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it. And a desperate rapt is a dangerous rapt. Yeah? Well, I'm Trooper Silong. Inez, former combat medic, Enhanced Soldier Division. Now just a menial troubleshooter who looks to have gotten her job swept out from under her. They're always counting me out. Every single one of them. And now, they ain't even letting me finish the jobs they send me on. Kinda making it hard to prove myself here. And this rep didn't even have anything that could help my graft. This whole thing's a wash. Sick of it. I know, I ain't blaming you. That's part of climbing the ladder. Ain't but one rung at the bottom, and everyone's keen to get a foothold. Can't exactly afford to be picky about the jobs that come my way neither. Considering my condition, options are limited. If you had, you'd know. Unless you're accustomed to seeing folk roaming around with exposed muscle fibers or stunted extra limbs on their backs. Other than punch a hole in my armor, cause Huel at the saloon to yell in consternation, not much, at present. I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated. So they shuttered the program. It was a total failure. Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now. I just know I can do more for Auntie and for the war. It's just this damn contract. Unless I can amend it so I might fix my graft, proving myself ain't happening anytime soon. Weren't many of us grafted soldiers to begin with. To think I'm one of the lucky ones. You looked at the fine print of an employment contract lately?
It says any action taken by a worker that could result in impeded work must be approved by the contract holder. Not only would trying to fix my graft impede my work, but it's also financially unviable, unproven, a risky investment. So I'm stuck with a limb that's slowly poisoning me. Could pursue fixing it myself were I out of my contract, but if I attempted to end it, I'd have to waive all employment rights for the next year. That's a non-starter. Let me put it this way. If I was already on the bottom rung, this knocks me clean off and buries me in sand. But I started from nothing before. I could do it again. Maybe. Ain't easy moving between companies. And I wasn't always with Auntie's Choice. But that's a story for another time. Get the feeling you will. Anyhow, think I'll return to Fairfield to have a little chat with Milver Street. Good luck in there. Mind the rats.
Just me, or did Inez remind you of Helen? Tough like her. Shame she's with Auntie's Choice.
Engaging
Combat protocols.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander.
Inbound Raptidon.
Twisting my valve, Commander.
Is held in reserve. How foolish of the corporatist invaders to keep these
Spectre sure wouldn't want this in the wrong hands. So it's
probably exactly what Milford Street's after.
Why choose just any choice when you can choose Auntie's choice?
Hell. I've stood this post so many times I could do less.
Wrench. Finally find a way to get ahead. And this happens.
No signs of corrosion. Exhaust manifold still warm. Come on, baby. You just stopping by to admire the mines? Or is there something I can see this system here? However, no sky mines means the enemy can blow in like a bad Truth is, maybe I could use some. I'll be All right, so you got her working. Bully for you. No, sorry, you're right. You did me, and all of Fairfield, a good turn here. Just thought I'd feel more relieved when the launcher was working again. Real subtle. Here, managed to cobble some frags together from a damaged mine earlier. Who knows? Might get you out of a pinch one of these days. And seeing how expertly you worked, you may as well take this armor modification too. I'm sure you'll have an easier time installing it than I would.
Corporate folks do all the hard work instead of letting auto mechanical.
Sorry, time is bits. Bits is time.
How do you eat Purpleberry Crunch? Real warriors eat it right here.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like? How can I improve your day the Auntie's way? Sprats again. Must be after the crunch. Please wait here. This'll just take a moment. No sign of them sprats, thank law. Coming back up. Be there in a moment. How can I improve your day the Auntie's way? I'm...
Saw you coming this time.
I suppose it was only a matter of time until we were discovered. Though what an odd thing to die for. Apples. Spare me such timid drivel. We needn't waste time bandying lies. Of course, I know why you're really here. You have come to exact retribution for our larceny at your greenhouse. The greenhouse's stolen bounty offered a healthy alternative to gorging ourselves on that vending machine poison. Alas, I was spotted on 1 or 2 forays. Starving? Hardly. We have greater stores of strength than you suppose. This... Do not speak of biology to me, interloper. We are not the same. I am built in accordance with the paradigm. And you? If you are conniving for some concession of weakness, you will be a long time waiting.
Thought I saw you disappear in here. Oh. Seems I've stumbled into quite the shindig. You lot been hiding out in here all this time? Touch cramped, ain't it?
Please, stay. It would please me to end the lives of 2 invaders as opposed to 1.
Not very copacetic, are you folks?
If this exchange is not to your liking, I can accommodate you with a bullet instead. Spare me your insults. They mean less than nothing coming from the mouth of a corporate pet. I would sever my own hands at the wrist rather than sign a corporate contract. A generous offer, but we prefer to die in the service of the Sovereign. I will admit, dying like a cornered sprat is not the righteous future the Order predicted for me as a child. But what other option is there? Failure is disallowed. Surrender is treason. Can a decision made under duress really be considered a choice? Don't answer that. Very well. With so many invaders yet to slay, I would be remiss to relinquish our lives in such an unworthy duel. We surrender. For now.
That was some slick talking. Can't believe you got them to surrender without firing a shot. I thought for sure we'd have to blast our way out of here. Guess I had this mystery all wrong. Small part of me was hoping... Nah, never mind. It's downright foolish. I lost a friend in the invasion. A good friend. Thought maybe all this was her trying to send me a message of some kind. Like I said, foolish. She was. Yeah. Romantic, but I digress. Thanks for your help. And for listening to my languishments. Glad someone else might remember her now, too.
Ain't so sure you want to work for this imbecile, friend. There's more menial jobs where that came from.
cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. Seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me. Though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters. I thought my duties, all that was left was the way. Well, I don't understand. I am the only. I did it. With the complete goal, I can only keep.
I can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of this. DeVries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph? Good fucking law! mean, she wasn't a damn scientist. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking? How can you be so even? Damn it! DeVries may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy. We all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, any job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us. It's embarrassing now. Figure my own, and then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. Look, ain't cynical if it turns out DeVries was willing to I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic, real sensible-like. Never figured she'd go all in on predictions from a bunch of monks. I don't take issue with folks, but when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's worth questioning their virtue. No, didn't even, but to your point, holding someone who's wronged you accountable for their actions ain't an act of vengeance. Can't imagine a sweeter dream than putting DeVries in the ground. Whatever her plan, reckon it's got...
Commander, there is a 98.7% chance that hunting Agent DeVries will require greater ammunition can be
I can also help you craft items in a pinch when we're out together. Most won't even explode on you.
Trooper Sealong, no mind. The individuality encouraged by Auntie's choice sometimes. How has your progress been? Have you acquired what we discussed? Excellent! Pleased that someone in my employ can be relied upon. Here, have one of my finest suits as a token of thanks. May it aid in your capture of hearts and minds. You mean grant preferential treatment to... Please pay this just... What? I have done nothing. This is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's... She will most assuredly regret. The acquisition of this information is but the first part of my plan to bring our foes into the fold and to ensure my future. The second is my operation in Westport. Worry not, the culmination of my plan will bring me the... Westport is a shell of the bustling town it was prior to the invasion, though a handful of Protectorate Yesayers still cling to it. My plan requires their conversion. Verily, I've a kit of supplies to aid you, items to cajole or to dissuade. Sabotage the town or sway the citizenry, the choice is yours. Should pose no trouble for a go-getter like you. Westport represents fair, but the people of Westport are stubborn enough to risk... Shh, no. I cannot help these people achieve salvation until I know what it is. Someone slather on a bit of elbow grease and you'll certainly succeed. I'm sure there are kindred spirits in Westport. No, that is a shame. I hope you change your mind.
Is it me or has... Anyway. Need something, Commander? Oh, yeah? What's needling you? Fair point. Guess Horizon Point didn't exactly fall. All just before the invasion, at least, the Earth Director. The way you're gawping at me right... Val's got me out of more scrapes than I can count. She can be a little Delphic at times, but what can I say? Val got all the charm. I appreciate the concern. Won't lie. Oh, and Val's been stalling less since I patched her acclimate. Spread worst. I was trying to teach myself some new skills in the galley. Val got it into her hard way. Well, I learned about 20 ways how not to fix a worst. Like triangle. Can't remember a time I didn't end the day all... It never... Funny thing was, I wasn't even an engineer back then. But I wanted... a day didn't want to bring any heat down on anyone else, so I went on the run before the first jack boost showed up at my... Then, the Earth Directorate showed up. They liberated Triangulum, pulling me in my... I don't like feeling like I was adding to their burdens, so I could ask you the same thing. I knew joining up with the Earth Directorate wasn't going... Sorry, that was... blunt. I'd say you... But back... Only thing I know for sure is my opinion today. You buttering me up for a favor? I'll tell you right now. Well then, thanks. Just hope that good opinion of me holds. She was no... I liked her. And for some reason, she seemed to take a shine to me. Sure was. Kept hope. I've got time.
Commander, ammunition.
How about I do my job and you do whatever it is you do?
The peddler of half measures returns. Suppose it's too much to hope that you speak in half sentences. Make it quick, yeah? Ain't so sure you want to work for this imbecile, friend. There's more menial jobs where that...
Trooper Sealong, no mind. The individuality encouraged by Antes. How has your progress been? Have you acquired what we discussed? Excellent! Pleased that someone in my employ can be relied upon. Here, have one of my finest suits as a token of thanks. May it aid in your capture of hearts and minds.
Again, you gave away my job and told my replacement to send me home. That don't make me wayward, and it sure as shit don't make me unreliable. If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now. That's surely the most tempting offer I've heard all day.
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's hand to guide her if she were unemployed? I should think death the preferable alternative.
That's it. I'd rather be a down and outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer. I quit!
It most assuredly is not good for her. This is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's choice once more. We'll not take a contract shirker back into our fold.
Commander, there is ammunition.
I can.
I don't much appreciate you undermining my work, Minister. When have I ever not made a go of a job for you, huh? Is it so damn hard to extend a mind of trust?
Calm down. You know well it would not have been necessary had you completed your task in a timely manner.
I'll calm down when you stop bringing your little excuses. How about that?
My, such aggression. We scarcely need add hostility to your list of inadequacies, Trooper Sealong, no mind. The individuality encouraged by Auntie's choice sometimes inspires employees to speak out of turn. How has your progress been? Have you acquired what we discussed? Excellent! Pleased that someone in my employ can be relied upon. Here, have one of my finest suits as a token of thanks. May it aid in your capture of hearts and minds.
Again, you gave away my job and told my replacement to send me home. That don't make me wayward, and it sure as shit don't make me unreliable. If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now.
Catchy pitch for Auntie's products you simply can't live without.
Auntie's Choice Chumbar.
You mean grant preferential treatment to a subpar contractor? And I suppose the bits for such a procedure shall simply manifest from the ether?
And if I die or leave, how do you reckon failure to retain an enhanced soldier would look to upper management, huh?
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's hand to guide her if she were unemployed? I should think death the preferable alternative.
That's it. I'd rather be a down and outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer. I quit!
A sandwich made from crab will make some mighty fine treat. Crab which is the sandwich you want to eat.
What? I have done nothing to deserve such barbaric treatment. This is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's choice once more. We'll not take a contract shirker back into our fold.
So you say, but Auntie's choice ain't seen a trooper like me before. You'll regret counting me out. Till then, I hope you choke on your mock apple martinis. And you, I got a proposition for you. Come find me when you're done with this clown.
She will most assuredly regret her decision, most assuredly. Now, if you're quite finished urging others to assault my headwear, let's move on. The acquisition of this information is but the first part of my plan to bring our foes into the fold and to ensure my future. The second is my operation in Westport. Worry not. The culmination of my plan will bring me the tools to aid you in your endeavor to enter the Vox station. Westport is a shell of the bustling town it was prior to the invasion, though a handful of Protectorate Yeasayers still... still cling to it. My plan requires their conversion. I forget myself. I didn't mean to impose. You've already agreed to much. It's been a long time since I've encountered someone able to operate on their own. Do return if you're interested in another task, however.
Went with the normal difficulty, huh? That'd be my pick for a first playthrough. Nice to see someone with some sense around here for once.